Let me introduce Kubb, possibly the greatest garden game ever invented. The 2020 UK Kubb Championship had been due to take place on the 27th of June before it became yet another victim of COVID-19. I spoke to the tournament organiser, Dave Woodward, about the game, its origins, and how he set about developing a competition that now attracts around 200 people.
I would argue that it is the best, almost unknown game that exists. You explain to people it's throwing sticks and they go, oh, well, I've seen those games before, it's like Skittles, isn't it? And then they play and they kind of go, this is amazing, why didn't I know about it before? How is this thing not, how did I not know that this game even existed? And yesterday I didn't know it existed, and today I've bought a set and I love it. The aim of the game is to knock down targets in the opponent's half of the pitch, which is 8 meters by 5 meters, and then you finish the game by knocking the king over. It is a game that stems from the Nordic regions. So the name that is sometimes used is something called Viking chess. So it's been around for many hundreds of years, some say thousands of years. So when we arrived in 2015, there was 32 teams, and we had always got this vision of it being a bit more. We invested some of our money into building some sets. I think we built 16 sets the first year. We brought in a little bit more organisation. We said you had to register, so we understood how many people were going to come. At the end of 2018, we made a decision to change the venue. So we moved it to Hursley Park in Hampshire. And this year was the one where we were going to run, it was going to be the second sort of bedding in tournament at the same venue. We had a sponsor this year because we had a lot of demand. So we went to 64 teams this year. Out of the 64 teams, we probably get 150 competitors. And a lot of those will come with other family and friends. So it's about 200 people. People refer to, when we cancelled or postponed it this year, they say, this is the highlight of our year, to come and meet up, because we only see these people once a year. It's a wonderful atmosphere. It gets competitive in the right places, and we get teams coming from Europe. So we had the first time we had anybody come in, that we had a team from Belgium. It adds a little bit more professionalism to the whole thing, because everything steps up a bit, and you get to see what really good players look like. The top levels, they're just amazing, really. There's a lot of, at the top levels, what you see is a lot more discussion. It's a lot more strategic at that level. And not just about the accuracy of throwing, but the thought that goes into how the blocks are cast and how they're set up, and which shots we should take there. In terms of the difference between how good a game it is and how few people know about it is the biggest disparity. It's for a game this good, everybody should know about it.